Goodbye, sweet wallet. Have a lovely day at home without me. Good morning from Antwerp in Belgium. It's a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. And here's a beautiful train station. But I didn't come here this morning by train. I took the Flixbus. Maybe you can see the bus over there. I had a free voucher to use. So I thought, why not turn this into a no money challenge? Come to Antwerp for the day. I've left my wallet at home and we're going to see what we can do here for free in the city. It sounds a bit funny to go and visit a train station, but they say that this is one of the most beautiful train stations in the entire world. So let's go and have a look. It's more like a hotel than a train station. Walking from here, it's more like visiting some classical Roman ruins. I'm just looking longingly at this coffee machine. It's only 9:20 in the morning, so I quite like a coffee. It's give me a bit of energy to get me through the day. My bus back to Brussels isn't until 5:30. So let's see if I can find a free coffee somewhere. Well, I thought this 24-hour casino might be able to sort me out. The Golden Palace, but it's closed. So I guess we keep looking. Okay, I found this kind of hippie looking place, so let's see if they can sort me out. Hello. I have come out for the day, but I forgot my wallet. Is there any chance you can give me a free coffee, even something very small, or just to try?
I'm sorry, you forgot your wallet?
Yes, so I have no money with me, which is quite embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. So, you want a free coffee?
Yeah, is that possible?
No.
No, okay, thank you anyway. Bye.
Thank you, bye.
I've come to this market now. Maybe I'll have more luck here.
You can order.
Hello. Do you have any coffee I can try before buying?
Before buying, if I know, I only have basic coffee. Very basic. Like
Can I try? Can I have a small piece of that then, maybe?
I can only sell these.
Okay, no problem. Thank you anyway. I'm completely failing at finding a free coffee. Quite understandably, I guess. I'm not, just to be clear, I'm not walking around saying I have the right to free coffee. I'm just trying. So I'm going to take a little bit of a different tactic now. I'm just going to go enjoy the day. If I come across some free coffee, fantastic. Sometimes things come to you when you're not actually looking for them. I found an old church in this part of town. I'm not sure if it's abandoned. Broken windows. Nothing around here on the other side either. I'm down here now in the harbour area. Much more chilled out. Very nice. And some delivery guy just asked me about my mask. He asked where I got it from. First time I've ever been asked for fashion tips in the street. And this is the museum. And the Stroom, the Storm Museum. Apparently there's a nice panoramic view from the top, and usually it's free to get in. Very relaxed, people sitting around. Well, unfortunately the boulevard and the panorama are accessible only for museum visitors. And you have to pay to go in. So I found some free little other thing. A little exhibition over here. I don't want to stay inside too long. It's a lovely, if chilly day. But we'll go and have a look at this Ho Kijken we naar Congo thing. Well, that was fairly interesting. It was a big long film, an hour long, with lots of people from Antwerp and from Kinshasa in the Congo talking about how they feel about a load of Congolese artifacts being shown in the museum here. But I just watched it for about 15 minutes because it's such a nice day, and well, it's nice to get out really, isn't it? You don't want to stay inside watching a film all day. A bit long. You didn't get to see any of the artifacts either, which is a bit of a shame. I've just heard from an Icelandic girl and she said, why don't you try this hotel called Banks to see if you can get a coffee there. I'm not sure why she said that one, but let's see if we can give it a try. And I saw that it's on a nice little walk down the river. And here is the famous River Scheldt, on which Antwerp sits. And this actually explains why it might be a little bit difficult for me to get a free coffee today. This city is known as the City of Diamonds. It's Since the 1400s, people have been trading diamonds here. It's estimated 86% of the world's diamonds pass through here. People come here to trade them. And maybe this has just kind of bled into the society here. Negotiate hard. And also maybe a bit of stinginess. Bleeding over from the Dutch across the border. The Dutch, for those of you who don't know, have a bit of a reputation amongst the Belgians for being a bit stingy. And we're right on the border with the Netherlands. It's just behind me, really. Ah, and here's a statue. Het Antwerpse havenmeisje, that the harbour woman from Antwerp. I find Antwerp a bit of a surprising city, really. 1.2 million people, yet we don't hear much about it. I'm down by this huge river, in one of the top 20 busiest ports in the world, yet they don't seem to make the most of it. There's a bit of building work going on, but it's just a bit run down. There's plenty of things you could do with this. You could turn this into a lovely leisure area, even just a lovely park by the river. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to let you into a little secret. Yep, okay, it's a no money challenge, but I brought lunch with me. Maybe some of you will think that's cheating, maybe some of you will think that's totally acceptable. I didn't want to go hungry all day, especially after having my operation last week. So I brought some chicken and lentils, cooked from home, cost me about €3, so I think I'm still proving something. You can have a free day out in Antwerp by bringing a packed lunch. Dutch lesson of the day. Underneath this it says uitgezonderd, which means accept, and then they put a picture of a bicycle, meaning accept bicycles. But when you take the out and the D off the end, it says gezonder, which means healthier. There you go. Well, here I am at the hotel that Elena, the Icelandic girl, recommended, and it says, dear guest, welcome in Banks. To check in, please call the following number. Well, I'm not going to call them up and ask for a free coffee. I think they'll be a bit angry with me. About halfway through the day trip now and we're still not caffeinated. Of course, it wouldn't be a Hello Antonio Flemish tour without visiting the Grote Markt, the big market square. All the Flemish cities have them. Again, devoid of green space, this one. Look at this romantic little square, Henrik Conscience Square. A few couples sat around, romantic place to go. There's a busker playing the flute, but I feel a bit awkward to go anywhere closer. Obviously I have no money to give them. The St. Charles Borromeo Church. It's the Botanical Garden. Let's see if it's better than the one in Leuven. Oh, I should have come here for my nap. Look, nice and peaceful. It's strange, this place seems the most peaceful yet the most lively that I've been to in the city today. There's a group of people over there who are happy. Coming to this botanical garden, it's like stepping into a completely different city. I was just walking past and there were two guys talking in English. One telling the other about what it was like to live under communism. I think I found My favourite little spot in Antwerp here. It's perhaps not as well kept, not as maintained as the one in Leuven, but it's certainly more welcoming, a bit more friendly. Bluebells, it's like being in the Hallebos. Check out the cactus greenhouse. Fast food restaurant Quick, it's kind of like the Belgian version of McDonald's. They've been offering pubs and restaurants €500 I think it is to advertise in their windows. So you can see this pub here is called Café Old Arsenal, the Old Arsenal, and they've taken Quick up on the offer, and now they've got a nice advert for Quick hamburgers in their window. Luddites Books and Wine, largest English selection in Antwerp. Not sure if anybody told them, but the English are not so famous for their wine. Thought I could give you your second Dutch lesson of the day. The name of this street is Kipdorp West. It means Chicken Village West. Now this is more like it when it comes to neighbourhood squares. None of these fancy shops here. Look, you got a pissoir, my favourite apparently. You got here a little play park. Around the corner you've got your friture where you can go and get your fries in the evening. Especially Friday, it'll be busy tonight I'm sure. And you just got this open square where I'm sure there's a market. People sat around drinking beers, random groups of people who look completely unrelated. It's a cool neighbourhood. It's the first time I've really felt a little bit at home in this city. The people are a little bit more laid back. It's the Noord Spoor Park, the North Platform Park in English. It used to be part of the railways. I think it was used for housing carriages or maybe a station, and now they've turned it into a park here on the north side of the city. Wow, I really like this. This cute little street is connected to the park through this tunnel. Nice. Imagine living back there. And then you just walk through this tunnel and you're in this beautiful park. It looks like one of those artists' impressions of how like a new development will look with the green space around it. That doesn't mean it's soulless. You can feel a little bit of the life around it. You've got this church in the background, the railway line running parallel to it. Some of the old buildings from the railway house as well. It's a really nice example of a gentrified park which has retained the character of the original area. I'm back at Queen Astrid Square where the bus dropped us this morning. Oh, I think this is my bus here now. You can see how much busier it is compared to this morning when we arrived here. Top tip, if you ever find yourself at Antwerp train station and you need the toilet, there's a public toilet which you can pay to go in there, but behind it there's a little urinal for the gents. I think that's my second ever Belgian toilet tip. You can find it underground at this place called the Fietsenstalling. Oh, here we go. Time to be reunited with my wallet, finally. The toughest part was having no coffee. Next time I do one of these, I think I'll take some coffee in a little thermos flask. They didn't want to give me any coffee in Antwerp, did they? Yeah, in Brussels, you remember in my tarot card video, they gave me a free coffee there. Oh, there it is. Well, it's Friday evening now. It's going to be a good weekend. Now I've got my wallet back.